good, you. So, I am on Jump Force just because I can make Noel in this game. Well, I made Black Noel, but whatever. Um, Not only was it weird that there's no real water abilities, they're all just ice, right? Like, Jump Force is weird. But regardless of all that, it looks like we're getting training, baby. We're getting some training. Um, I just wanted to touch up on my last video saying that we could not be getting training or the time skip might actually happen just to jump forward past it all. But it looks like we're not, which is kind of good because, like I said, they could have just took Asta and Yuno to the village and then just called it quits, right? Like, as soon as they went to the village, as soon as they saw what they were fighting for again, to kind of give them some more, um, reason to grind and just be on their A game because they know who is going to suffer as well if they fail. Um, it was nice to see that there's a lot more to be happening in the next previews compared to what I expected. So let's just be grateful they're not going to zoom into the next stuff without really any warning. So we got to see Noelle kind of just be in a position where she can actually listen in and understand some stuff Asta's been doing. And we have like confirmed that she wouldn't mind being in a relationship and being married to him. So yeah, it's getting kind of weird, right? Like all of a sudden we have a marriage that could happen between the two. And I don't know if a lot of people expected it. I know a lot of people want it, and I don't know why, because I feel like Noelle is one of the worst types of character, like women, like personalities. Because at the end of the day, how are you going to be in a relationship with someone who instantly treats you like crap, beats the crap out of you, just does whatever she wants because she thinks you've done something, or she like in her mind makes you do something that you didn't even do, and then you get in trouble for it. Like who wants that? um, I mean, a lot of people clearly want that, but it's just I wouldn't want a full blown marriage around it. But with Asta proposing to the true girl of his dreams, Sister Lily, who everybody kind of just forgets about. Like if you're telling me Noelle and the girl from the Golden Dawn show up in their swimsuits, and then Sister Lily shows up in her swimsuit, that they have a chance to catch Asta's attention in that situation. Nah, bro. Nah. Sister Lily is the true one to be defeated by these girls. It's not each other that are competition, it's just Sister Lily. Like any girl that ever liked Asta has to get past Sister Lily. But other than that, I think this was such a weird episode. We had Yuno playing house and pretty much milking or giving milk to the baby who was Noel. So yeah. Overall, though, I think this is just a good showcase of what we should expect from like, more of these episodes. Like, they're gonna take their time. Um, from what people are telling me, that we're getting dangerously close to the manga, and to get close to the manga would even mean that we would see our first like breaks start to show up with this show, right? Like no one wants to take a break from Black Clover. Like, and when I say break, I'm talking almost like Dragon Ball Super break, right? Like when we actually got a break on with Super, and then it came back to do the tournaments and stuff like that. But that was still like maybe 2 months of a break before they actually came back. So I would not be surprised if once they get that close to the source material, we see a break in general. So don't be surprised if they just randomly dump something on us and kind of kick us out of the show and like, oh yeah, now you guys have to just suffer. You have to wait until week have to catch up and stuff like that. But overall, I think a lot of what is going to come from the arc, like for instance, the next episode is called like Wake Awakening the Lions Awaken, right? And that's what I was kind of going on about. They have already like, given us an understanding of how strong the lions are and characters of the lions we don't even necessarily going to remember. So that's smart on their part in the case of there's like three characters in the Lions that we're going to remember, but all of their little side characters are always tagging along. So if any of them do get top popped, we kind of remember them by face, if we don't remember every single thing about their love lives and backgrounds and stuff like that, but you will remember these lion members uh, because they are always around when the other ones are around, or like when they train, they keep them around. So I feel like there's a lot of characters they can easily do that with, and my only problem is why not? Like why not give every single character some life? And sure, if it's just them going through hardship because of their captains, or if them getting lavish lives like the Golden Dawn people because they're so good and respected that they probably wouldn't be getting yelled at by their master and stuff like that. He would probably be like, "Well, you need to train, you need to do this. Here's your homework, get it done," and then they would do it because they have that expectation with themselves. That's kind of what I want to see. I want to see every captain who was at the meeting kind of issue out different ways for their people to train. I'm not entirely sure why Asta and Noel are going to be with the lion person. I guess, like Leo always says, Asta's rival, he's like, yeah, working against my rival always makes me stronger. So maybe he got that from his, older siblings or whatever, his role models, and they need to bring in Asta because that is his rival. Not to mention Asta is probably the rival to mostly every single captain with how bold he is about talking about wanting to be Wizard King. They all want to be Wizard King. So you just made an enemy out of everybody who has that goal in mind. So another reason why this show is so amazing is people who are that higher up and have so much power and so many different things they've already done to become the Wizard King are still showing Asta respect because they can see the potential and the things he will do for people that he doesn't even know. So let's really hope that the training montages are a thing because I think we deserve it and there's no reason not to because, like I said, the closer you get to the source material, the worse off we are if they just want to start making stuff up and if it doesn't line up, which I don't think they're going to do. I'm just saying it's possible because that's where they already are in they're en route to doing that, like they're so close to a point of yeah, you got me. They're at a point where they can just catch up to the manga and kind of just guess what's going to happen next. Yeah. Excuse me. And I don't care for that. So I have cars passing by. I don't know if you can hear that, but you probably can. Uh, I definitely want to see more Black Clover, and even if this filler turns canon, I think that would be smart on how the animation studio plays it because Asta still has a lot to grow from seeing how he got instantly bodied by the queen. All of the characters have some growing to do besides Noelle, who has the least amount of growing to do, and she just needs to master her attacks and spells and stuff. So we'll see how all this turns out. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be when you're watching this. I am your boy, the Anime G, and I will definitely talk to you sooner than later. So let me know what you think about Black Clover this week, and what characters do you want to see train? I mean, I want to see Luck. I want to see everybody in the Black Bull. I want to see Noel's older brother maybe come up with something new and step up his game because he was like pretty much shown to not be as good as Noel. You know, like Noel came up with a new thing that pretty much trumps everything he has done so far, in my opinion. So yeah, we gotta see some new stuff come out of these characters, or they're all gonna get left behind by Black Bull characters, which I never thought I would say that. But overall, let me know, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Alright, peace. Ow.